Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us again. The last couple videos, we've been diving into the beef between Tom Macdonald and Matt. So, we're gonna go ahead and see after Tom put out the first video, and put out his, right, and now Tom's put out another one. So we're gonna go ahead and react to that. Like we said, we like good rap beef. Mac Lethal took it kind of, deep, but, sharp reaction in this one. But first, this is Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, that's art.
And this is the 1 hour show. Roll the music. Thank you for joining us. We were kind of talking in the break there, and we were like, what would it be? It'd be the Wart Show. The Wart Show. Yeah, I'm glad that this is Shannon and not Wonder Woman, but she is a wonderful woman. So we're going to go ahead and cover Tom Macdonald, Mac Lethal Sucks. It's this one that he put out after all that stuff happened, so we're going to go ahead with that. So,
Oh my God.
Tower beats on the track.
Listen, I think I can hear it. Mac Lethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells,
Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious.
I hoped you would kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous. Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it back. You've been sober like 8 years. You the type of guy who can't have a beer, have a single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller. You party animal, you bad boy, you're a crazy son of a gun. All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions, I googled your wealth. You are worth 2 days.
I'm seriously giggling over here. That's funny.
Oh, I knew it was going to be good. First of all, I like the beat a lot more. I like Tom's cadence and voice a lot more. The other guy sounded kind of whiny to me, and I don't like fucking whiny people. You especially don't like whiny people. You hate, you could be the nicest person in the world, but if you have that whiny voice or that whiny temperament, she fucking hates you.
I don't like it.
She doesn't like it. But I tell you what I didn't like is the last fucking song. But we don't have to watch that again. But please just, at least check it out so we get the views on it. You know what I mean? You don't got to watch the whole thing. Click through it. Put it on speed fast, ×2. Whatever you got to do. Get us the views and then never watch it again. But this one, definitely, I'm digging this song. And he's just like, so you got, in your own house, you got your kids in private school. You're the fucking mother of the year.
You got your own pool, kids in private school. Look at you, mother of the year.
Look at you. Somebody should give that guy a tiara.
Not this one.
Not that one, no. We'll get him his own. Made out of shit.
All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions, I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave, I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube. Somebody help with my monetized videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40 something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your core it's muffins. The type to wife up the first horror, fuck them. Big bad Dave, got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Trying to ride that wave till the Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture. Dave, counterculture is who beats you up. My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny. I saw you doing teeth commercials. Do an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth.
Oh, called him out for being bald. All right, Tom. Last time he went low, but you can't go that low. Nah, yeah, you can't. Bald motherfuckers suck. I'm just kidding. Just so. It's like everybody else. Hairy motherfuckers suck. Dude, like right now, and he was really spitting that flow, and he's like, yeah, dude, he had an Ellen cosign. I don't know what's going on with that. Did Ellen cosign him? I heard Ellen's a bitch in real life.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Her and that James Corbin guy? I heard they're assholes in real life. Assholes. Like, people are always tweeting about them.
Who?
Like, people, they'll go into a restaurant and they're fucking complete assholes. Or they'll go like in public, somebody will be like, "Oh, hey, James Corden," he'll be like, "Fuck you." Yeah. So if you didn't want to be that famous, don't try to be that fucking famous. You got to give up something. I doubt if we saw Tom Macdonald in the fucking street somewhere and we're like, "Oh, fuck, Tom Macdonald, dude, what's up, bro?" You know? I doubt he'd be like, "Fuck you." You know what I mean?
Maybe. Maybe
Who
he'd be
knows?
like, I saw your shit. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like that one video, you thought this one was better than that other song, fuck you. Dude, Tom's flow is definitely kicking a lot harder than Mac Lethal's. His music is better. At least he made a video about it. That dude just sat at a desk and was like, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I do feel a little biased. I feel like somebody's picking on my friend and I don't like it. You know what I mean? But whatever. Let's go.
Back up. I watch you do that for hours.
Because it's counterculture, Dave. Counterculture is who beats you up. My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny. I saw you doing teeth commercials. Do an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle, then stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple. I was a wrestler. I wore spandex. You were a customer. You did Xanax. I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline, it's a PSA. The chromosomes from your mom and pop create retards and they name them Dave. Nobody's safe. Tell wifey to chain up her legs, remove all her eggs, put them in bags and then lock them away in the safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam. Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you crisp and warm to solve all your problems. The shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. I have millions of streams, I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber, look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes, definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex tape probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you.
Oh.
I wonder if there was a sex tape leaked.
Yeah, I want with Mac Lethal, I would not want to watch it. I think that's funny though. He's like, my girl was like, and then for like a week and then went back to Minecraft. And he calls his girl was on Def Jam, your girl looks like Death Fam. I was like,
That was a good one.
or the two parents getting together to make retards. That's so funny.
Dave.
Name him Dave. Oh, that was sick. That was so funny. Oh, I'm liking this, Tom. You're kicking it up, dude. This is great. This is great. And your music choice. I don't know if you make your own beats or whatever, but definitely the beat is on fire too. Let's keep going.
Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex tape probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars. It's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You rap in 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already, this don't need a sequel. I'm honestly bored with this shit. Feels like I'm kicking a corpse in shoes you can't afford. Feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response? Come on, Dave, give him credit. I know you sent texts, I saw with my eyes. I know what you said, Dave, I read it. You a real piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes, shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhyme shares cause you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs and the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Nah, like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you.
Cheese and rice.
I like that. You're a fucking like. He's just like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. And I'm. There's nothing worse than being called a piece of shit. I mean,
If I was to write a rap song,
that would be
it sounds something like that.
It would say piece of shit over and over again.
Yeah, it would just be that.
I like he's like, you're a piece of shit that ate another piece of shit that took a piss and shit. You're that piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit that fucked a piece of shit that got an STD. You're that piece of shit.
I'm fucking loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Isn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs and the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Nah, like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven when you get burned. I'ma put you both in a pet urn, piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch, tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip, get a hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a plaque in its place so that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you, this is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic, you don't get it, I'm prophetic. Your apathetics are boring, fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed, I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every room you ever enter, I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development. You dead little Lennon, I send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it, you sweating, and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected, so I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kinda froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear, I can't believe I had to set this shit straight, man. Old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom Macdonald, bitch.
Oh, I love it. 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 Love it. Love it. Love it. And I guess it ends here. This is, this ends, I guess the outcome was that Macdonald or whatever lost a bunch of fans or whatever, and Tom Macdonald gained a bunch of fans. And I'll tell you, man, when he was spitting, he was like, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of times in Tom Macdonald's bars, I was covering a lot of the early stuff we've been going through. And there's some bars, there's some thug heavy bars, but in this one he was like, clack, 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 clack. And I was just like, damn, dude, like, ow, that almost hurt my heart. Like, he went at him like, damn, did Mac Lethal piss you off? But, Mac Lethal went too deep, too, you know what I mean? Like, this was fun, they were keeping it fun, then Mac Lethal was like, hey, what about? You know what I mean? And that's...
Don't talk shit on this girl.
Don't talk shit on this girl. Anyway, I hope you guys like the Halloween thing. We've had it in the last 2 videos. I hope you guys like it. It's brand new for this week of Halloween. Shannon's a huge Halloween fan, so I decided to do something for her.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And we appreciate you guys stopping by. Let us know in the comments, what we should do next for sure. Remember to like, share, and subscribe in.
Hit the notification bell so you know when we post this stuff. But also, I don't know if people can post pictures in the comments.
No.
Dang it, I want to see Halloween costumes.
Halloween costumes? Why don't they send them to your voicemail or your Facebook?
Yes.
All right, send them to this Facebook right here, Shaboom627.
Yeah, I want to see costumes.
Yeah, if not, you can always follow us too on Comedy by Arturo. You'll find us. We'll find you. All right. With that, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.